Hello there.
And welcome to my Snowrunner hard mode playthrough. This is episode number 11. It's becoming nighttime, as you can see. We are still in White Valley. If you did miss any of the previous episodes, we'll have a link at the end of the screen to the full playlist, so you can pick up where you left off or start from the very beginning. So with that being said, we are still in White Valley. Like I said, we only have one more task to do in White Valley, and then I think we're going to be heading over to Northport, which was the starter map, the map that we started on. So as you can see there in the top of the screen, we do have this building materials delivered to the sawmill, bricks ×3. So we do have these bricks in the river. There's going to be another one over there in the river somewhere, and we have to deliver these to the sawmill. So we're going to be starting with this first off. Get these loaded up as soon as we can, because it is becoming nighttime. Don't want to be doing too much of this uneasy lifting. I mean, it's not really difficult, but I'd rather not be doing it in the dark. Let's put it that way. So there is one. Restore the crane, pack the cargo, and now unfortunately we can't just carry on through this road, because as you can probably see up there, this is the road that leads to the downed pipeline. So we're not going to be going that way. We do have to go around the back roads, which is just up here. We do have to do a little bit of reversing. Luckily we're not using one of those dolly trailers, so we can just spin this semi-trailer around. So I'm pretty sure we will be buying a truck in this episode. I did check and we do have enough money. It actually wasn't as expensive as I thought. I thought I remember seeing the price as way more than it was. But we can afford it, and we're going to have quite a bit left over. So that is good. But I figured we'd probably get as much done with the BM as we can. We might as well, since we have it. I did also pull the fuel trailer out, the semi-fuel trailer. I pulled that out with the derry. Put it on the road so that we can at least start using some of that fuel. Come on, what are we stuck on? Are we stuck on that stupid little tree there? Really? Can't get past that tree apparently. No worries. Well, there is kind of a little worry, but there we go. I think the tree just disappeared. Weird when it does that. Sometimes if you just stay on it long enough, it will just disappear. But it doesn't disappear when you're trying to drive over it. Makes sense. But anyway, here we are at pallet number 2. We do have 3 of these pallets we need to collect. I think we should probably just go straight over. This truck should be able to handle the rocks, as long as we don't tip it. There we go, beautiful stuff. So because we are using this gooseneck trailer, we are going to have to kind of cheese it a little bit. As you can see, we can't reach that far. So we're going to have to do the best we can. Yeah, that should be fine right there. Unpack and pack the cargo, restore the crane, and the last one should be on the way. Is it going to be in the river, or is it going to be on the roads? Okay, we should be able to follow the roads. Or would it be better to actually follow the river? Because the river's not that deep, and it's going to be better than driving through that difficult mud up there. I would have thought anyway. That's the plan. And then once we pick up the next pallet, then we should just go onto the road and drive all the way to the sawmill, which isn't too far. Luckily, we don't have to be delivering these the other side of the map, which is good. And here we go, pallet number 3, and we tipped it. Oh, we want to start the engine. Yeah, look, unfortunately we're not going to be able to reach the back of this trailer. Just have to kind of put it on the top and hope that the game can do its business. Restore the crane, unpack and pack the cargo, and everything is packed down nice and neatly. There we go. I think there were just some big rocks stuck underneath the wheels of the trailer. But we are through. We are up the hill. Now, which way is it going to be? What's that say? Lumber mill? I'm going to guess it's that way. It is indeed that way. But yeah, let's head on over to the lumber mill. It's actually a sawmill, if you ask the task giver. But we shall ignore that little piece of information. Sorry about your fence, sir. Oh god, I'm destroying all of the fence. Jesus. That was not the plan. I only wanted to take one piece down. But anyway, here is your building materials. I wonder what they're going to build. Oh well, that's not my problem. That is your bricks. You are very, very welcome. Alright, let's head on over to Northport. I think I'm going to take this truck and... or should we leave this truck here? No, I'm going to take this truck and the ANK over to Northport. You never know, maybe we can get some jobs done along the way. So guys, it is time. I have decided we are going to be purchasing a new truck. We're going to be purchasing a heavy truck. So interestingly, that is the Derry Longhorn that we have right there. But we are going to be going for the Kenworth. It's only 124,500. So we have more than enough for that. It's going to leave us with 31,000. Let's see if we can fully customize it. Which one do we want to go for? Powerful and reliable engine. I mean, the S Plus is going to be good enough. Okay, we're going to leave that for now. I'm going to put in a off-road or a high range. We'll go for a high range gearbox. We'll have the suspension. We'll leave that for now. So what do we want in terms of tires? At the minute we have the Kenworth W990 tires, which are excellent in off-road and in mud. So I suppose we're going to keep those. But I think I want to get these all chains. That's going to leave us with 14,000. So not a lot of money left in the bank. Because we should get a wedge cap snorkel. Might as well. And now we need a sideboard bed and a loading crane. See if we can get any more customization options. Yeah, we might as well do all this. Factory beacons. So what does it have already? Factory parking lights and the factory beacons. You know, I would rather have the trunk repair supplies, if I'm honest. So we're going to stick that on. Front bumper. Yeah, we're going to go for the front bumper. Why not? Waste all of our money. Don't need that anymore. Do we really want to spend $600 on... Let me just get in position on that. Is that $600 worth? I don't think so. Flat cap or outroll slant cuts? We're going to go for the slant cuts. Of course we are. We'll keep the rims as they are. And let's get that custom paint job going. So that is pretty much fully upgraded. There is a couple of other things that we could do with it if we wanted to. So in terms of fuel and repair points, so yeah, it did actually fully fill the jerry cans on the top. As you can see, we have 140 in the trunk repair kits. Beautiful stuff. And repair points also filled those as well. So that is beautiful. Love to see that. So we are going to be heading over to get a trailer. Going to be picking up a trailer on the way. But yeah, we have a brand new truck. Now I was slightly concerned. If you have seen any of the previous episodes, I have been talking about this truck quite a lot. I was slightly concerned that it does not have all-wheel drive. That is a little bit of a worry. But it is a brand new truck. We wanted to give it a go. We wanted to give it a bit of a test. See if it can hold up. I mean, it's doing okay. Probably would have been better with the all-wheel drive, if I'm honest. But the reason I wanted to get this truck is because it can have a trailer on the back of a sideboard bed, which means this truck alone can carry 4 slots of cargo. But if we need to, we can ditch the trailer and tow a different trailer. So it just makes it that little bit more versatile. Got some better options going for us now. If that's the trailer. Are we stuck? Are we stuck in the muds? Like it. So yeah, we're going to be starting off fairly simple with this Kenworth, just to see what it's capable of. So we do have, as you can see up in the corner of the screen there, containers in the river. So we're going to pick up 2 containers that have been dropped off in the riverbed. I'm going to pick those up, take those to the port. We also need to pick up some fuel and take that to the port. I am slightly worried about this no all-wheel drive option, if I'm honest, now that I'm seeing how much it's struggling. This isn't even deep muds. I'll try not to be too negative. I'm sure it's going to cope fine. It does have a pretty decent engine. We didn't upgrade the engine though, of course, so we can get a better engine if we need to. I just figured I'd go out and actually earn some money so that we can afford it. Where are these containers actually going to be? Okay, so if I carry on, there should be another road. There'll be another road off to the right that we can take. Not a very big road, just a little shortcut. So if I know Snowrunner, this shortcut is going to be very, very muddy. They do tend to like the shortcuts that take a lot of time to get through. So it's going to be here. Looks like it. Let's give it a go and see how this truck copes off-road. So I should also point out that we did keep the, or we did change the tyres. There's a tight gap. So yeah, we did change the tyres, so these tyres are not excellent in muds. They're still very good, but they're not excellent, so that might be another reason why we are struggling. Through the trees, easy job. I say easy, it definitely wasn't easy. It was very slow and painful. So how are we going to do these containers then? That is the next question. Gonna try and drag it to us. Okay, there, that actually wasn't too heavy. I'm not gonna be able to put it on the trailer properly, of course, with that trailer being so far away as it is. Right, let's restore the crane. Pack the cargo. That is one. Should be much easier to get this onto the actual bed of the truck. But yeah, then we will probably pick up the 2 pallets of fuel that we need. Since we are already going to the port, might as well. Yeah, that will be fine right there. Restore the crane and unpack and pack the cargo. Did we do a silly thing by buying this truck? Possibly. Or are we just going to have to treat it as it is? But at least this will be a good test for the truck. And it does look absolutely amazing. I do love the look of this truck. I think it will be good in the long run. I think with the versatility, maybe it'd be better in Russia with those mud tyres on it. It might even be better with the off-road gearbox. possibly. That way we can control it in the mud a little bit better. I don't think we're going to be reaching the 8th gear. I think that was a bit pointless. So if we go to the gas station, which is down this way, should be able to pick up 2 pallets of fuel. We do also have a logging contract that we could get done straight away. We will need to buy I think it was a rear log carrier, like a long log carrier. I think that is the only thing we would need to buy to get one of the logging contracts completed. But we can pick up medium and long logs from this location, and they need to be delivered like right over there, the other side of that hill. Alright, is this going to work? How are we doing for fuel? Still pretty good on fuel. It does have a really nice big fuel tank, which is great. Okay, let's see. Loading platform. And see if we can get these on the top. And of course it can be a pretty decent fuel, or it can be a pretty decent rescue truck, due to the fact that it does have those trunk repairs on the top there. Okay, that is one. Let's try and get the other one. Alright, let's see if we lose these on the way. We're not going that far. We saw the crane, we don't need to pack it. But yeah, we're not going that far, but it shouldn't be that bumpy either. Just need to go back through here, and then there's a turn into the right, stuck a little bit in the snow. But yeah, once we deliver this to the port, I think there is a couple things we can pick up from the port to get those delivered as well. I think I'll have to double check. Gonna lose that one at the back, I think. Kind of falling off already. This might have been easier just to do this in 2 journeys, but it definitely would have been easier. But it could have possibly been quicker as well to do it in 2 journeys, as we are really struggling through this mud. So I did try this truck on my other playthrough. It's not really a playthrough, it's just like a testing account. I did test this truck. I don't remember it struggling quite as much. I guess that was fully upgraded and not with any large cargo like it has now. Alright, that's one lost. We're going to try and pick it up anyway. Might just be worth holding on to it with the crane. Well, that's in the middle. Not sure that's going to help. Yeah, that's definitely not going to help. We'll see how it goes. It's going to make turning a bit difficult, but if it stays there, I won't mind too much. Well, so far so good. We are still moving. We are not completely stuck. And I was already worried about coming through this way with this truck. It does have active suspension, but I feel like that's going to be, or that's going to do more harm than good. That is just another dead wheel that we got to drag around. I'd rather not be putting that one down. Also, the fact that it doesn't have chain tires kind of makes it pointless. Alright, we are back on the roads. Let's try and get this delivered to the port. What a absolute mess this is. Not my finest piece of loading, but hey, if it gets the job done, it gets the job done. This makes it very difficult to turn because we don't have any gap basically towards the trailer, and it is slowly shifting over to that left or that right hand side. See it slowly coming out of that gap. Oh, there's almost gone. It is almost gone. Holding on for dear life in that little tiny gap. But at least we made it to the port. So that was a pretty smooth success. Yes, don't mind me. I know I'm not the best at loading. So cargo container 1 and 2. Job done. And let's see if we can pack the cargo. We can indeed. And we need to start tracking it, of course. What is that going to be? It was one of these. Oil delivery? No. Fire in a barrel? Yes. There we go. And get this delivered. 1 and 2. So 2 tasks done. Beautiful. Love to see that. Right, we do have this service sites. What do we pick up from here? Drilling, spare parts. 4. So we need to deliver to the factory. Well, we are going to the factory, but we're going to have a truck with... So the large pipe is 4 slot cargo. But we need a cargo container, I think. Yeah, there we go. Cargo container and medium pipes, which we pick up from the warehouse. Yeah, but I'm actually thinking of doing that in the BM, so that we can pick up that large pipe that is down in the river. Drilling parts. We'll do that one. Get these delivered over to the factory. We'll take this over. Probably just put it on the trailer of the Royal BM. Just of grain, pack cargo, and let's go. How are we doing for fuel? Still doing fairly okay. Actually, I've just remembered there is a trailer down at the service site, so we could just leave the trailer at the garage. I don't think there's any point taking the trailer all the way down there. But at least we got a bit of money. I think we got 12,000 for completing those 2 contracts. So a little bit more money in the bank. But do let me know down in the comments, what are your thoughts on the Kenworth? Of course, we're not actually finished for this episode, but I'd love to hear your comments on how you're feeling about the Kenworth. I'm not sold. I'm not impressed. I have to go through that mud as well, which is not very nice. I am actually considering putting the other tyres back on, or buying a different set of tyres, because it is struggling more in the muds. These chain tyres should be good off-road though. It's basically just the muds that we're struggling with. But anyway, let's drop off this trailer here. Detached trailer. Also gonna drop off the... we probably could do it in the A&K. No, we can't, because we need a 4 slot cargo beds. So we'll drop off the container here. We'll drop off this one here, then the Royal BM can take that. Right, let's give it a go. I'm not holding out hopes for this particular journey, but hey, if we need to test a truck, then this is certainly the place to test it. We're gonna see what this Kenworth is made of. Alright, here we go. Into the abyss. I mean, we should be able to do this as long as we stick to the outside. Like, this is not a truck you can just barge through the middle. We are going to have to stick to the outside, put the diff lock on, and then just winch our way through. I think that's the way to go. It's a shame, because I really do like the way this truck looks with all of the new updates. It's a nice looking truck. Just a shame about that all-wheel drive. I think if it had all-wheel drive, then this would be a bit of a beast. But as it is, as you can see right now, not the greatest in its current condition. But we'll push on. Should definitely be able to do this. It's already becoming nighttime. We have basically got through. We just got stuck on that particular tree. Ages. Just driving too close to it apparently. Getting stuck on those branches. But we're not through it yet, of course. these trees are very helpful but also very annoying. There we go. Just need to get the rear wheels back on the floor. Okay, we are at least through for now. Put it back in auto, see if we can get a bit more speed going. Also would be better if these were all, I mean obviously all-wheel drive, but if they were always diff lock, then that would be absolutely amazing. I'm not the biggest fan of using diff lock because, well, basically you're a little bit slower, or a lot slower in this case. But it is something maybe I have to start doing a little bit more, especially with this particular truck. I do love the paint job that glows in the dark. Look at that. It is a beautiful truck, I'm not gonna lie. I do love the way it looks, which is also kind of the reason I wanted to buy it. But I was concerned about those tires, or not tires, but more the drivetrain, if I can actually speak today. I mean, we are doing it. It's not stopping, just incredibly slow, which is not ideal for a YouTube series. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I'm not sold on the Kenworth. I do think they could have added a better truck. Other than the fact that it looks cool, I couldn't imagine why you would need to buy this truck. Basically does the same as everything else. Not really anything special about it. But yeah, do let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Would love to hear from you. While you're down there, do let me know your thoughts and opinions on the next season. Season 12. So I did release a short to show you what you can expect from season 12. Not a lot of people have seen it, so if you go onto my personal channel, or not my personal channel, but my channel, then you will be able to see it down there. So we need 4 lots of drilling equipment. I'm hoping they're 1 slot each, because we can only take 4 slots of cargo. We do have the sideboard trailer in the actual service site, so we can pick that one up. Oh, look at that, we're almost on tarmac. I'm actually looking forward to seeing the tarmac. There we go. But yeah, I'm considering changing the tyres. I think we went with the wrong option. I don't think there's enough of the tarmac to actually warrant getting the snow tyres, the chain tyres. I think we would be much better off with the original tyres it came with, if I'm honest. I think they would do much better. I'm going to try and turn this around in here. Yeah, that's kind of worked. Gonna be good enough. And then let's get it loaded up with drilling spare parts. On the loading platform, see if we can get this done relatively quickly. I don't know why, but I feel like the actual speed of the crane has slowed down a little bit. I don't know why. It just feels like I could have been... Oh god, oh god, oh god. Feels like I could move it a bit faster before the update, but it's not too bad. Did put the trailer a little bit far away, but that is okay. Yeah, not perfect, but it will do. And there we go. Beautifully loaded, as you can see. Attach the trailer, pack the rest of the cargo. We are running out of fuel quite rapidly, actually. Definitely should have refueled before. Oh, we do have the fuel on the top, so there's no need to worry. I just remembered. Absolutely no need to worry. We do have enough fuel. Probably have enough fuel to get all the way up to the actual warehouse, which of course is the delivery location. Oh god, this is going to be very painful, isn't it? Yeah, this is going to be very, very painful. I'll probably have to upgrade this truck a bit differently before the next episodes, but it does seem to be quite capable with, or in low gear with the diff lock on though. Can't be doing a whole playthrough in low gear, because that is gonna make Alaska like 58 episodes. Oh my god, that took absolutely so long. As you could probably tell by the fact that it is morning already. Don't even need our lights on anymore. Yeah, that was very, very painful. We had to do that pretty much in low gear with diff lock on the entire way. So yeah, really, really not impressed with our current setup in the Kenworth. But now we're heading over to the factory, so we just need to follow this trail all the way pretty much. We will need to refuel though, because we use pretty much all of our fuel. Let's fully repair or fully refuel. Okay, let's see if we can make any more progress on the other side of this snowbank. I think the turning is just up here. And of course we did already come through here and it was incredibly slow once again. We shouldn't have as much weight as we had before, and we seem to be doing a lot better. I think it's just once we get into the deep snow and muds, generally where these Kenworth seems to struggle. But once we get through this little trail here, it should be pretty good for the rest of the journey. There's not too much mud or snow to deal with on the way up to the warehouse. But at least it is morning again. At least we get to actually have a good look at the truck with it being stuck in the snow. Okay, we are through the worst of it. Gotta make this corner, which is also again another time where this Kenworth seems to struggle, because of course we don't have any drive in those front tires, so as soon as you start turning them, it is basically just drag, creating a big ditch to try and push against, which is not ideal. Come on, don't grind to a halt. Need to keep that momentum up. See if we can get a bit more speed going. A bit more speed and power would be lovely right about now. I really want to try high, but I don't think it's going to work. Which is ironic really. That is the reason why we put the high range gearbox in, so that we could have a stronger high gear. Hasn't really worked so far. Can barely even get out of first gear in these difficult terrain. Yeah, it's just, it does not come out of second gear or out of first gear. But those tires are spinning so much. If we could just change up one gear, I think we should be able to pull through. Doesn't want to do that though for some reason. I think the game recognises that it needs to be a certain miles per hour before it changes, which is unfortunate because I do feel like we have the torque. There we go. Picking up a bit of speed. Can we change up, please? Oh, that was low. Okay, I guess we just struggle through here in first gear then. Try high. No, it's just going to stall. Really need to get it to second or third gear before we try high. Even through here, it's only in first gear. I didn't really feel like there was that much weight on this truck. There we go. Up into second gear, finally. And I feel like we're going to go down again. Right, let's try high. We can actually get some momentum going up this hill. It's okay, we are making progress. Slowly but surely. Oh, up into third gear, look. Briefly. Okay, finally able to get into high gear. Able to carry a bit more speed now that we're coming down the hill. Which is all fine, and we're actually pretty close to the factory. Just need to spin it around this corner. And we can also fully refuel at the maintenance trailer. So we shall do that on the way out. But firstly, let's get these drilling spare parts delivered. My god, that whole journey was just a absolute nightmare. But there you go, another 4,000. That brings us up to almost 16,000 again. But I think in the interest of actually keeping this series flowing at quite a reasonable pace, I think we're going to end it here. We need to upgrade this Kenworth properly before the next upgrade, or before the next episode, so that we can actually get some work done. So yeah, I'm going to end it here. Don't forget to like the video if you are enjoying this series, and of course get yourself subscribed so that you never miss a video. A bit of a slow burner. We did buy a new truck, not one that I'm fully 100% happy with at the minute, but once we get this fully upgraded, should be much better. But other than that, we did do a few tasks. We delivered quite a few stuff to the port. We also did the final task in White Valley. But yeah, not a bad episode, just at the end it was very slow. But yeah, that is going to do it for me. So a massive thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Take care and goodbye.